The US government created non-YT communities, destroyed them and never looked back. It's called redlining. Keep listening. Before redlining was a thing, YT homeowners and developers created legal agreements that banned non-YT people from buying homes in YT neighborhoods. Covenants were legally binding clauses that were written into property deeds. These clauses would say things like, shall not be sold to N-words, as you can see in this deed from November 1939. So what they done next, they introduced single family zoning laws, and this is a type of planning restriction applied to certain residential zones in the United States and Canada in order to restrict development to only allow single family detached homes. So they disallowed building multi-family housing, which are apartments, being built in YT communities, and only allowed multifamily housing to be built in non-YT communities. So once everyone was segregated through the racial covenants and the zoning laws, the Federal Housing Administration was created, and they only insured loans in segregated YT neighborhoods. So even if non-YT families could afford a house, the government wouldn't back the loan unless the neighborhood was already segregated. So home developers had to promise racial segregation to get government subsidies. So once non-YT communities were geographically boxed in, the Homeowners Loan Corporation came in during the 1930s and mapped those areas in red, calling them hazardous, and that's where the term redlining comes from. Redlining was a phrase that described the color coding system developed by the Homeowners Loan Corporation and became one of the primary means of enforcing BLK segregation in the housing market, which hindered African American generational wealth development. And here's a map of the communities color coded. And they used the fact that BLK people lived in these red zones as the reason to deny loans and investment. It was literally illegal to grant anyone a loan that lived in these red zones. And what this created a feedback loop, which is no loans means no home ownership, which means decay, which means generational poverty. So that's how the government created non-YT communities, gave them no help and never looked back.